You played on a bunch of great teams, but strictly talent-wise, 2004, where does it rank?
Number one by far. Talent-wise is one thing, but friendship-wise is another, and I think they go hand in hand for a good team. And we were all buds, and it's telling coming back. I haven't seen these guys in forever, but coming back and just picking up where you left off, kind of thing, and pushing each other during the season and wanting success for everybody, and it was special.
Particularly the starting staff. That one stat, all five, 170 innings or more, and almost all five of you had 30 starts. Nobody does that now.
I don't watch much, but I hear the game's a little different now. But we prided ourselves on pushing each other in a real fun, competitive way, and we couldn't wait for success for the next guy, and if he had success, we wanted to build on that, and it's fun seeing them. I'm real tight with those 5-6 guys, Carp, and we sat on the bench when the other guy was out there rooting him on, talking baseball, trying to figure out the game, and it was special.
And really a competitive group. There's a great story, hopefully you can tell me in about a 30 or 40 second time span. You and your good friend Mike Matheny having a dispute.
Which one?
Or he wanted to fight you, and then it was like, and he said something like, "You remember it? Do you remember it?"
Yeah, because I was in San Francisco with him too, and I think we're just both so competitive, and we were hard-headed, and sometimes we didn't agree on the pitch, or sometimes, if I went with my pitch and it didn't work out, it was like, "See, I told you so," or vice versa. So tremendous respect for him and his knowledge of the game, and I felt like I wanted to make my own choices sometimes, not always good. So we would battle in the best way possible.
And didn't he tell you that I'm going to beat you up after this inning? And then he said, something about, well, if you get somebody out, we could go fight.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of that. I remember him throwing the shin pads at me, after innings when he took them off, and just instead of dropping them where you're supposed to, they'd come flying and hit me somewhere, and I loved every minute of it. Some of my most memorable times was, me and Matheny, our own team, battling because we just wanted it so bad.
Your manager always seemed to just love you. Even if you had a bad outing, he would never say anything bad. Tony just loved you to death, didn't he?
Well, Tony and Dunk took care of me. I was a Cardinal from the beginning, and they nurtured me like a little baby, and kind of brought me to where I was, and never overused me, extended. When I hurt my arm, they were very careful with me. They allowed me to have a good season the season after, even though I wanted to pitch right away, and we had a great relationship, and I can really appreciate that.
You mentioned you don't watch the game much. How do you go from totally immersed in your profession and so into it to almost like cold turkey in Montana and not seeing it?
It was a choice I made. I have a lot of other things that I enjoy. What I've realized now, coaching my son's team, is baseball is my heart and it's in my blood, and this Little League stuff has kind of reignited my passion for it. But that was always the hard part. You're going from 100 miles an hour, and I would go to Montana to 0. So you had to make that adjustment and get back into normal life.
Yeah. And Mike Matheny, they all say has a chance to be a manager again. What if he called Matt Morris to be his pitching coach?
I'd give it a shot. It's pretty awesome. I mean, at this level is amazing. I don't know if I have the time to put in time, unfortunately, but to jump ahead like that would be pretty insane.
Last thought. You are how old now?
I'm 44.
If we were to put you out on the mound today, could you get hitters out?
Which hitters?
7, 8, 9.
Might be able to get the pitcher out. I throw just slow enough now that. But it's funny. I have been throwing a lot of batting practice, but it's at a shorter distance for this 10-year-old team. But who knows?
But it's coming out of the arm, okay?
It's decent. I think my team tried to radar gun me last winter, and I think I was 67.